Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. In this video, we shall continue our discussion on how to download journals for our research projects. Remember, in our previous video, we commenced our discussion on this series and we were able to successfully discuss how to search generally by topic, which is our first search criteria. In this video, we shall continue by looking at other search criteria that we need to search for articles or search for journals on. But before we continue, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification button. And if you've been visiting this channel this way and you're yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe. And do not just subscribe alone, turn on your notification button. Do not do that alone. Share with your friends, like, drop your comments in the comment section, or probably any question that you have, and we shall definitely provide the necessary answer to it. All right, let's continue our discussion. Today we shall discuss, hopefully, what I'm hoping is that in this video we shall cover all the other areas of search criteria that we have. So the first one that we want to talk about in this video today is we need to narrow down by specific country. Now, why do we need to narrow down by specific country? Because there are some things that actually there is something that actually that leads to other search criteria. Let's take for instance, after searching generically, after searching generically by topic, we do not see enough journals that could be useful to what we want to work on. We need to search further by narrowing down to specific country. This is going to enable us to get more journal articles that are relevant to what we want to work on. Okay, remember, our topics still remain financial reporting quality and the market value of multinational firms in Nigeria. Financial reporting quality and market value of multinational firms in Nigeria. And then the next thing we want to do, we want to search based on countries, specific to country. I remember something before we search based on specific country. Let's search by scope. Yes. After that, then we now get back to narrow down to specific country. Let's search by our topic scope first. What's the scope of our study in this topic? The scope of our topic is multinational enterprises. Multinational enterprises where? Multinational enterprises in Nigeria. Okay, so we are going to search by topic scope first, and then we are going to search by topic scope first, and then we are going to move our search to country. Yes, we are going to search by country. Okay, I had made a mistake there. We are going to search by country. Okay, let's head on to our browser and continue our search. Remember, while searching, we have to narrow down to the last 5 years. Okay, so remember in our last video, I said we can either search by putting recent or probably brackets the number of years that we want our search criteria to be. So in this video, let me just limit our search criteria to the number of years that we want our video to be. So if you do not get enough journal, we can now come back and put recent at the back and then delete those number of years, or probably we can still extend it so that we can get enough journals. Okay, so we are going to say journals on financial reporting quality and the market value of, remember, we are searching by topic scope, multinational enterprises. Oh, Okay, before I load that, I just wrote journals. Yeah, I wrote journals, financial reporting quality. Yeah, let me put a country, a year limit, that is from 2019 to 2023. Okay, so let's proceed to search. You see, scholarly articles for journals on financial reporting quality and the market value. That is the search criteria that we enter. You see what we see here? Okay, it was still bringing out the same thing, almost all the same thing we saw when we searched the previous time, evaluation of financial reporting quality is in an EU. Okay, the effect of IFRS on financial reporting quality of multinational firms. You see, IFRS is International Financial Reporting Standard. It is not the basis, or it is not a variable in our topic. So instead of clicking on this, I will just pass it by, because even though it says financial reporting quality of multinational firms, I don't need it because it's as a variable IFRS, so it's not within what I needed. So I'm not going to download this. There you see, it's bringing out International Financial Reporting Standard. You see, all these things, I do not like them. International Journal on Accounting, Journal of Risk and Financial Management. Okay, word free. You see, when I searched by this criteria, it wasn't really bringing much. It wasn't really bringing much for me. See, value relevance of financial reporting, evidence from Malaysia. Okay, I can still download this and use it to build my conceptual review in my study. Okay, financial reporting quality and ESG firm listed in China. Okay, this could actually be useful too. It could also be useful. Now, this is beautiful. It could also be useful to what I want to work on. Save from the fact that it says financial reporting quality of ESG firms. You see, ESG is environmental, social, and governance. So my topic, it doesn't contain the variables of ESG, so it might not really be useful to what I want to work on. Okay, the impact of information system and non-financial information. These are not the things that I needed. Okay, since these are not the things that I needed, I hope you can see that this search criteria is not bringing much for me. Let's see here first, and let's see what's going on in this article to see if it's going to be relevant. You see, evaluation of financial reporting quality, is it an EU in the firm's valuation? Let's see if the PDF is available for free download. Okay, it's available for free download. Yeah, it is available for free download. Okay, I can actually download that. It's a quantitative, yes, it's a quantitative study and it's interesting. Let's see. The sample size of the study is 85 geo companies, public companies listed in Indonesia Stock Exchange from 2016 to 2020. That's okay. The results found that in 8 factors from financial reporting quality consists of dynamic factors. Okay, firm size. Yeah, this study is also important. You see, automatically it has briefly shown to me the things that I needed, instead of wasting my time to download it. Yeah, things I could actually scan through. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this before we continue. There are ways you can know if a journal is relevant to your study or not. Aside from the fact that the topic looks as if it's going to be relevant to your study, which of course we can see here. You see, valuation of financial reporting quality. Is it an EU in the firm's valuation? You see, the topic is not directly related to my own research topic that I want to work on, but look at the topic, is a bit related, so I can download. I can just click on it at first, and there are some journals that will not download directly, but rather bring me summary of the information, like this journal. Emerald Insights, summary of the article that I want to download. And these are the abstracts. You see, the abstracts makes up the purpose of the study, the design, methodology, and approach, then the findings and practical implication, and the originality of the study together with the keywords. So ways I can see if a particular journal I want to download is relevant is, number one, I will look at the keywords. What makes up the keywords? Dynamic factors. It doesn't resonate with my own study. Static factor, institutional risk factors. I bet that these are the variables of measurement for their own financial reporting quality, because definitely they look at financial reporting quality from different perspectives that is entirely different from the area I actually want to check it from, or probably examine it from. And then you see they work their own dependent variable, I guess, is a firm value, which is also the same thing as the market value that we want to measure in my own study with TOBIQ. So it's still relevant for me. I can decide based on the keywords. These keywords that you are seeing here, these keywords, I can decide if a journal is relevant to my study based on this. Okay, I click on that keyword, you see, search results. It was actually bringing journals that has firm value to me, but that's not what I actually needed. That's not what we're trying to discuss in this video. Okay, other ways I can decide, aside from the keywords, other ways I can search if a journal is related or will be useful to the studies I want to work on, is that I can actually check the abstracts and look at what it says. You see, I'm checking the abstract now and look at what it says. What's the purpose? The first thing is the purpose. There are some journals that will not state it out like this. Okay, I'll still show you an example of those journals later. Okay, you know, I'm here to download the journal now. I'm here to download this particular article. It's just that the site that published it brought them out to me. And the reason why this site brought it out for me is because it's most of the time this particular site that you are looking at here, this Emerald Insights, most of the time does not, you can't go to this site and download journals for free, except journals that are open access, that is journals that are freely available on publication. That's what I mean by open access journals. Others might not be open access, they might be gold open access. When it says gold open access, okay, sorry, I said gold open access is an access. Open access is a free journal that is easily accessible immediately upon publication. There are some that are closed access, that is those kind of journal, those kind of articles rather, are published in a high quality journal without payment. And what happened is that the journal site is not going to make that article open to the public. If you want to access that journal, you have to pay for it. That's it. You are going to pay for it. And most of the time, those kind of journal are only accessible to those that have already subscribed to that particular publishing, the journal that actually published that particular article rather. Okay, so that's that. And Emerald Insights is one of the journal that most of the time, a quality journal that most of the time you can't access all recent studies on, or you can't access them freely. Most of the time you have to pay, and that's the reason why it's actually brought out to us the abstract. So if you see any journal that is being published by this site, they bring out the they bring out the abstracts. You see the abstracts, and they bring out the abstracts and other information reference. Let me even see if I can actually download this journal for free before I continue our discussion. You see, 1,437 people has actually downloaded that journal. Now I want to see if I can actually download it. Wow, that's beautiful. I can actually download it. How you can see is here. I've downloaded it already just now. I've been able to download it. So that's beautiful. I can download that. But let's go back to what we are trying to say. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, let's come back here. That's beautiful. Let's come back here. Yeah, I've been able to download that, and that's interesting. So let me go back to what we are trying to discuss. There are other ways you can know without downloading the journal. Other ways you can know if an article will be useful for your study is that you look at the abstracts. Thank God this particular journal has broken down the abstracts for us. From purpose, okay, the purpose of this study is to test the determinants. You see, the determinants of financial reporting quality and its consequences on companies' value. What is our topic? Our topic is financial reporting quality and the market value of multinational firms in Nigeria. That's our topic. Now, based on my topic, my own purpose or probably my interest could actually be to examine the effects or the impact of, to examine the effects or the impact. Let's come back here to examine the effects or the impact of financial reporting quality, on financial reporting quality on the market value of multinational firm in Nigeria. Purpose. Yeah, my own purpose is to, this purpose is the same thing as what we call general objective, is to examine the impact or the effects of financial reporting quality on the market value of multinational enterprises in Nigeria. Yeah, in Nigeria. I hope you can see. And that's usually because of my purpose. That is to examine the impact of financial reporting quality on the market value. Oh, okay, I wrote value 2 times. Or the market value of multinational enterprises in Nigeria. These variables work perfectly for what I want to work on. But look at this article. Our purpose is different. You see, the purpose of this article is to study, or is of the study rather, is to test the determinants. That is the determinant of financial reporting quality and its consequences on companies' value. Little wonder in the keywords. You remember the keywords that we saw here. You see the keywords. Dynamic factor, static factor, institutional risk factor. You know, I told you the other time, let's go back, I'm not interested in all this. Remember, like I said the other time, I said, you know, their financial reporting quality is their independent variable. So the variable of measurements, you know, they were looking at the determinant of financial reporting quality, those things that determines financial reporting quality in their own study, which formulates their own variable of measurements for financial reporting quality, is dynamic factor, static factor, institutional risk factor. You know, those are the things that affect financial reporting quality, which is quite different from what I want to work on in my study. But then that still doesn't mean that this study will not be relevant to my own study. Let's look at the design and methodology. You see, the research is using quantitative theory. You know, most of the times the design methodology and approach they are not really a major determinant to check if an article will be relevant to our study. What we needed to look at is the purpose from the abstract, the purpose. And as you can see here, the purpose of the study is to test this. And then from the keywords, at least what we have here, we have financial reporting quality and we have firm value. And with this, definitely, it is enough for us to say that this article will be relevant to our study. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's discuss one more before we end this video today. Okay, so you see, we've searched by our topic scope. Now let me add country scope now. In Nigeria, enterprises in Nigeria. You know, remember our country scope is Nigeria. You see now, Nigeria, let's see if it's going to bring out studies from Nigeria to us. The effect of IFRS again. You see, again, this is not relevant. Audit tenure and financial reporting quality of listed firm. We are not doing anything about auditing here. Audit independence, that's none of our business. You see, the moderating effect of audit firm tenure is none of our business. On finance, you can see now, effect of audit committee tenure on financial reporting quality of listed deposit money bag. That's no, those are not the things we're looking for. Journal of Financial Reporting, no. International Financial IFRS again, no. How we can see, easily I can know what I want and what I do not want based on the variables that makes up my topic. It's a corporate governance, attributes, and financial reporting quality. No, firm characteristics and financial reporting quality. Okay, firm characteristics and financial reporting quality. Because this has financial reporting quality, I could actually make use of this. I could actually download this and make use of it to build up the body of my work. Yes, even though I may not review it in my empirical study, you see. And if this, let's see this effects of financial statement quality on investment decision of quoted, you see, effect of financial statement quality. This is also useful. I could actually download this SSRA. This is Scopus paper. It's that's very interesting. That will be useful to my topic. How we can see easily from my search criteria, I can actually delete the ones that will not be useful to my study and the ones that are useful to my study. And since it's not bringing out a direct journals to me, I can use recent. And delete this and let's see what is going to give eventually. Okay, it's still bringing out this. So I hope you can see, but then it is easy for me to know the ones that are useful, you see, than effective means. Yeah, I hope something. What do you observe here? Most of the time, it does not really bring out the years anymore. And you see, 2019 though, but not all. You see now it has extended a search criteria to 2018. Why? Because I put recent. It has actually broadened it. It has actually broadened it down. It has brought it below the minimum of 2019. Sorry, beyond rather the minimum of 2019. I hope you can see 2016 here. So that's that. In our next video, we shall continue our discussion on this series. Bye. See you in the next video.